So, you a euphoric source, you should have already received this telepathically, and maybe you have. And of course, I'm referring to videos made quite a while back, so maybe you have updated your apps, your software. Yet, we prefer not to speak. Me, people like me would prefer not to speak at all, and we wouldn't have to if we could keep some cohesion in our stories, and our methods, and our procedures, and our depictions of what is truth. I do never understand what's the problem with the precision and truth. We have a situation here, like though you profess all this time travel and what we do when we sleep, we might, but this, it cannot be verified whatsoever. What you're talking about, parallel whatever realms and universes, timelines, and this timeline. You got I see much more of that typical human complexity. Just more complexity, like just a more puzzle to dig through while the child's in the desert without water, naked. I'm like, okay, sorry, naked child in the desert without water. I got this puzzle to figure out because some guru tells me this is the path. It's like, that ain't gonna cut it. Okay, like, why do you say stars and planets? Our ancestor. If where you haven't traveled back to your ancestor that reminded you that planets are wandering stars, we live in a closed biosphere. Why do you keep referring to non-existent galaxies? This is relevant. Precise truth is extremely relevant. All our ancestors knew the planets are wandering stars. And what's so ridiculous about this is we have it all over the internet. I don't know, those proclaiming to see shit with telescopes, I don't know what they're seeing. The institutions, private individuals with iPhones set up on weather balloons have revealed the closeness and the width of the sun, how close it is. What's it, like 34 miles wide? Something just really, within the firmament, within the biosphere, within the dome. We don't. What are angels and what are this that we don't necessarily know. Did Tesla was I switched places with Tesla and Rosa Parks and all this. A person does. I don't. It's hard. Can that be verified? And without verification, I'm sorry. Shut up. This guru's talking. I know you're naked in the desert without water, but some guru has got a puzzle for me. Okay, child, shut the fuck up. This guru has a puzzle for me to solve, and we ain't got time for you. Okay, is that how we should do it? Shut the fuck up. I know you're naked in the desert without fucking water, but this guru has a puzzle. Respect this guru over here. Come on. How far are we going to take this shit? How far are we going to take this nonsense? If you want us to if you want us to adhere to the relevant information that y'all profess, y'all can make the slightest concessions and stop clinging to your to the CGI that our reality is based on. Our reality is based on a fractional reserve banking system that's not real. The money has become complete fiction. Became fiction once there was no gold behind it, which I don't understand the bizarre value of gold so much in this realm. Yet, when it went digital, now a loan doesn't exist. A loan is typed in existence. A loan does not exist until it's requested. A loan does not exist whatsoever and cannot exist. And you cannot loan out of the capital. You have to loan. A loan has to be pure fiction. Wow. Why don't we start there? But if you want us, the thing is, we'd like to ingest your advice. We'd like to incorporate the advice y'all gurus given, but y'all won't let go. What else could be but pride? Your pride won't let go of terminology that your ancestors, your healers, and you travel in time, and you have all these connections, and you know stuff, and we don't. Yet you don't know what a wandering star is. So in the futures, don't say star and planets. There are no planets. There's only fixated stars within the firmament and wandering stars. And we have footage after footage on the internet showing you what Mars and Venus and what these planets actually are. And there's no atmospheric filter that can explain for the variance in fluctuations in colors. Atmospheric interference does not explain that. We have evidence. We have weather balloons going up for hours sitting there looking, right at the sun. As I keep repeating, NASA and Red Bull will not point their cameras. You might get a slight, might spin and catch a glimpse of it, not verifying its proximity. But NASA and Red Bull will not focus their cameras on the sun for a reason. It's not, you don't have to be a master detective. You don't have to be Rockford. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be Columbus and Ironside to like extrapolate and to extrapolate a matter. If you want us to listen to you, listen to us. Stop using prison slang. All CGI reality references is actually prison slang, because you've left the victim, the prey, the vulnerable, into considering their meaninglessness through the paradigm, the CGI presented by NASA and the institutions.